Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do well. You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hard. Guys, it's another Monday done and dusted in Biggie's house. So guys, it is the 6th week and the new dawn for the housemates. The first week where the housemates have been unpaired. The first week where the housemates are gonna be, doing everything as an individual and not as a pair. So guys, already I told you guys that it's gonna be a no eviction week, right? But later on, Biggie, the housemates had their head of house game today. It was actually a tedious one, guys. Like, the process not easy at all. Like, some people got disqualified because they were trying to tell people the trick on how to get the game done in an easy way. For example, Wani got disqualified, yes, because she was trying to give Shaun a sign. Suj got disqualified because Nelly was trying to say a thing, because Nelly was buzzed out, so Suj had to get disqualified. Any which ways, guys, in everything, the person that later got top in was Ozzy, but later on, Onyeka topped Ozzy. Ozzy was 6 point something, then Onyeka got 5.58 or 57, I can't remember, So after everything, Onyeka is the first head of house. In fact, guys, let me say it well, the first solo head of house for the season. So congratulations are in order for Onyeka. So after the husband finished with their head of house game, Biggie asked them to go to the lounge immediately. Meanwhile, guys, our parrot is still doing well. Our parrot is still doing great, grabbing those information, grabbing all the juicy gossips, because a lot of gossip is happening in that house. Meanwhile, guys, when the housemates gathered at the lounge, it was time for nomination, right? And then Ebuka appeared as usual on our screen to tell us it is a free week. Yes, Biggie needed the housemates to step down a little, like a little, that is a little, for them to actually take this down of being an individual right now, not in partnership or whatever, like playing this game solo. So Biggie needed to give them a break for this week. The housemates do not know, guys, okay, but Ebuka just told us that the housemates are going to be having a special diary session where they are going to be campaigning for votes as an individual, because of course we saw them inside the house as a pair. So right now, because so many people are going to change fan base, yes, guys, so many people are going to change fan base. So right now, Biggie gave the housemates an opportunity to sell themselves again to the viewers, so as to tell them why they needed to be in the house. You and I know there is no nomination, but Biggie actually told all of the housemates that they are all up. Yes, Biggie addressed them and told them that they are all up, and he's just going to give them, instead of coming to the diary room to nominate each other, that he's just going to give them the opportunity to come to the diary room and clamor for votes. So in their numbers, the housemates had to wait. Biggie gave them time to take this in, so as to get prepared, to come and campaign for votes in the diary room. You and I know that Biggie barely do a thing like this. Biggie does not even use his ear to hear that, oh, you're campaigning for votes, or oh, you're trying to go anywhere. No ways, But this time around, Biggie gave the housemates a chance, because the show started as a pair dual season. So right now we're seeing them as an individual, and Biggie needed us to hear from them in the diary room as an individual. So after Biggie addressed them, the first person to make it to the diary room was Topher. Topher in the diary room, told the viewers on why he needed to be in the game, and he has a lot more to offer. Kelly Ray pleaded to be in the game too with his broken bottles. What I mean by broken bottle is pidgin English. Like he said, "Oh, I beg you, can I keep me for this game?" Or that kind of a thing. Normally Kelly Ray a sweet guy, so he said what he said. Pleading for votes. Handy came also. Of course, she had to mention her pet too, but she was like, at this point, she also needs to be in the game. She also gave her reason, just very brief. Big Brother gave them 90 seconds to do this. Ben, his own was so funny. He said, I beg, I do anytime I don't sin, make una forgive me. I'll go do better. Like he's so funny. He said he has a lot to showcase to us in this platform. Chizoba went after her man, in the diary room to also plead why you guys should actually vote for her, that she needed to stay in this game. And Chizoba took her own to the next length. She had to kneel down for you all and be like, I beg you, vote for me, don't let me go. I want to still remain in the game, to play this game, in Biggie's house. And then after Chizoba, the next person that got to the diary room was Suge. Suge, fine boy, pimple, came there with his swag, had to tell the viewers why he needed to stay in the game, he said he has a lot more to show. That if you think you've seen enough, that you're yet to see that he has a lot more to show. Just like Suge, Victoria also said the same thing. He said, do you think I have more to offer? Yes. Do you think you're going to see more of me? Yes. So Victoria said, if you really want to see more of me, although Victoria also thanked the fans for actually voting her and keeping her to this moment. Most of them did appreciate their fans for keeping them to this moment. Yeah. Even Ozzy came on in to say the same thing, plead and pledge to do better and needed to be in the house. He said, Mbadi way is the way. Omo I choke. It is Mbadi way is the way for me. And then when he finished clamoring for vote, he gave us his teeth. I don't know this kind of smile. Nobody went with their teeth over each choke. So after Ozzy was Anita, the beauty queen. She came in and she said she needed to be, that she, in as much as she missed her family, but she doesn't want to go home yet, and then after Anita was TJ. Guys, TJ said that please, you guys should keep him in the house, that at least he should be the first married man to win this season. And I'm like, TJ, should we tell him? Like, should we tell TJ that he's not actually the only married man on the show? It's just that some persons are keeping their secrets. You get the point. Anyways, that was TJ for you. And then Nelly of the Nelita pair, came in to say that you guys should also keep her in the house. Like, she said that she needed to be, like, one thing I love with this housemate is they actually adhered to instruction. They made it brief, precise, and simple. OC came in the same thing. It's the Mbadi way is the way for me too. For OC, it's just giving like it's their slogan for the Mbadi way twins. Because OC had to say the same thing the brothers said about Mbadi way is the way. Yeah. Okay, Kassia came in to tell you guys, oh, you guys should leave me and keep me in the house. So I don't want to go nowhere. Please save me. Thank you. And whatever, she had to also pledge and ask you guys to keep her in the house. Omo is her petite body for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like this girl. Like, when she's walking, I would be smiling. Especially today with the head of house game, when she was carrying the tires, it was looking so heavy for her. It was looking so heavy for her. I was like, oh, sorry, my dear. So yeah, guys, Kassia said you guys should also keep her, that she needs to stay more in Biggie's house. So Shaun said he needs to say more. First off, Shaun had to send a shout out to people who voted them as Shatoria pair, and then he gave his reason why he needed to be. He said he enjoyed seeing how it's been chaotic, like he enjoys seeing drama. And he has been trying his best to, put up one or two drama. That he's somebody that's not really like having beef or whatever. But in his own ways, he actually put on the fire to let things lit up, you understand? So he said also today they have also been actually cooking some things up, that if you need to keep him in the game so as to see more of the drama coming from him. So he said he's strategic. I'm like, okay, baby boy, I can see that. I can see that, darling. You are truly, truly strategic, So Shaun said you guys should keep him in the house so as to see more of him. So after Shaun was his baby Wani, Wani, yes, Biggie. Guys, Wani, in fact, Wani did not come in here to give up for her individual diary session or to clamor for votes. She came in here to do that for herself and Handy. She said it is Wani x Handy forever. That really got me. In all of the people who came into the diary room, it was Wani's own that touched me. I felt so emotional because she was making it, she was hammering her sister name back to back. She was hammering her sister's name back to back. She said she ended it up with it's Wani and Handy forever. And she was the last person to make it to the diary room except the head of house and Biggie called in the HOH. The housemates were kind of surprised because they felt like the people that are up only have the opportunity. But when Biggie called in Onyeka, Biggie told Onyeka that this is just a once in a lifetime opportunity in Biggie's house and he does not think he's going to be granting such opportunity to clamor for votes. Hence why he is giving the head of house the opportunity to actually come out and let the world know about her and why she needs to be in this game. And then Onyeka, you know Onyeka now, she said, keep me guys, and she had to say what she had to say about that. And afterwards she went back and then Biggie addressed the house, you know, told them all of them are up. And then Biggie said this is the first week that the housemates are actually up as single housemates, not partners or whatnot. And Biggie says he's not going to be lenient the way he used to be anymore now that the housemates are now doing their thing in solo. There is no longer pair and not apportion blame to your pair anymore. Biggie said he's not going to be lenient on them. They're microphone infringement. They need to be extraordinary careful with that. Biggie said there is no more conspiracy. There is no more campaigning for votes, that this is the last time they could have that opportunity to campaign for votes. You know, so Biggie had to address the house. When Biggie was talking about conspiracy, Wani looked at the sister and smiled. Look at Victoria by her side and smile because why? They were actually doing that today at the HOH condo. They actually discussed how they want to remove Ben. They had to put up Ben, Chizoba, and Kassia. And how Victoria joined this alliance, but Victoria do not want them to put up Kassia, but they said if it's Kassia, that Kassia would actually put her down when it comes to things like this. Victoria said yes, when the game gets serious, she knows that one, but they should actually not put her. But Shaun said he's gonna put Kassia, that Kassia does not really have, he said Kassia does not really have anything doing in the house, meaning that this is Shaun calling Kassia a furniture, just like you guys call some of them in the house. Yes, so Shaun said aside sewing, what does Kassia do and what not, you know, that he feels like Kassia does not do anything. Isn't that interesting? For someone who barely does so much in the house, guys. The only reason why Shaun could be on people's lips like that is because of he is on a ship with Wani. Yes, I said that with my full chest. But that aside, it's also his strategy anyways. So after that, guys, the head of house, Biggie called back the head of house to the diary room to go stake for their wager. I think Biggie said this week is it like play or something. So after the head of house finished reading the brief, the housemate wagered for 100%. You know, when the head of house wanted to go back to go return the brief to tell Big Brother that, oh, this is what the housemates wagered, Biggie just called her back and said, let's do this in the house. So Biggie asked the head of house. The head of house revealed how much the housemate has staked for this week wager. That is 100%, and she had to confirm it yet again as usual. Afterwards, Biggie asked the head of house, because Biggie did not ask her for the first time to actually choose a guest in the HOH condo. And then she asked Biggie, is it 2 or 3 persons? Biggie said 1. So she had to choose her sister. She chose Chizoba, you know. But one thing I don't like that Onyeka did, after choosing your sister, he went around telling Ozzy, oh, Ozzy, I would have chosen you, but I don't know how you would take it, blah, 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 blah. I wish Chizoba is like me, not to take things personal. And Ozzy now said, I know if it was Chizoba would choose Ben. Ha! Now, wow. I was very happy. I said, okay, cool. Onyeka, you chose your sister. That's a nice thing. Why not keep it cool like that? Why go into say, oh, I would have chosen you, I would have, just to make them feel better? Come on. Your sister is your sister regardless. See, no matter what they tend to do there, your that blood is thick, and that's what you should go with. You know, come on. But any which ways, guys, this was what happened today, and this was how Biggie handled his kids today. Guys, I'm gonna be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.